Well, it's Tuesday and we're just getting up, and it was supposed to rain all day today. We've had some drizzle already, but I think it's going to be one of those wet sort of drizzly days today, and we'll take it as it comes. A bit of an easy cruising day today. I think we don't have any locks at all, quite a few swing bridges and all those sorts of things, but generally a fairly cruisy day today, and we'll see how we go. Well, I think it's going to be quite a drizzly sort of a day today, so I don't know how much filming we're going to get done, but we'll see how we go. And at the moment it's drizzling enough to put the camera away, so we'll just call it quits for the time being and go from there.
Good morning, everybody. It's cold, it's not wet, but it's probably 10 degrees with a chill factor of 6. We're just coming out of Gurnet, which we stayed last night, which was really nice, but we're coming under what we call a crossover bridge. So where there wasn't enough tow path for the horse to go underneath the bridge to pull the boat through, they made it so the horse could go up one side. You can see the divots on the ground where the horses have walked all those years, and it comes up and they pull the horse over, and the horse comes around this side. The tow path changes to another direction. Craig's watching me, not watching where he's going, and then the horses come down here and along this area, and the horses are back on the tow path again. So that's how they get the horses from one side of the canal to the other side. Sorry?
The whole idea was that I didn't have to unhitch them from
the whole idea, as Craig is reminding me, is that they did not have to unhitch the horses, so it was convenient, it was fast, it was a lot less hassle for the horses. And there's quite a few of them along the road, along the way. But that was the first one that I was actually quick enough to grab the camera for. So sit back and enjoy the rest of our journey. Bye. Coming up on the right hand side, you notice that there's a little shed that has wooden planks in it. Those wooden planks are actually called stop locks, and what happens is, boat coming through, no? Okay, sorry about that. What they do is, there is gouges in the inside of these bridges, and they slide the wooden blocks down into them, and that actually blocks the water moving down the canal. So if things need to be repaired, it's like a temporary stop, and then when they finish their repair, they just pull up the wood and put it away again. This is another one of those wraparound bridges where they take the horse up and over. They don't need to untether the horse, and they bring it down the other side because the tow path has changed from the right hand side to the left hand side. It was all to do with making money in those days, and if they could find ways of getting the boats to move through faster, that's what they did, and that was one of the ways that they did it. coming into some beautiful countryside. Sorry, went a bit off centre there. Sort of must have knocked it about. So we're just coming up to a little village called West Bollington. So this is a great example of the sort of industry that they would put along the canal, and the reason why the canals were made is because this sort of industry relied on the canals to be able to bring them raw materials and to be able to take the finished products back down to the major ports. This particular one's in Bollington, and it would be a mill of some sort because of that chimney. Might even have a water wheel that would have originally run it, or sometimes they would use the huge diesel engines or coal engines. They had access to coal because of the narrowboats. It's obviously a very popular place to moor as well. We'll have a look and get a bit closer and see whether it actually says anything. Say anything in the book?
Yeah, Clarence Mill it is.
Okay, so this is Clarence Mill. So
Textiles, apparently. Talked about marinas and areas that boats have to moor up. This is one of the marinas that's on the road, along the canals. Not necessarily the biggest, but probably a good, 50 to 70 boats here, all moored up either short term or some of them very, very long term.
I don't know why, it's very runny today.
Look, look out the left window.